Ooh, is this battle on the big bridge? What did I say my favorite? This is my favorite Rebirth track. I completely forgot about Gilgamesh's theme. Okay, so normal battle, boss themes, dimensions, each have their own battle theme. This is Gilgamesh's track. At times, gimmicks may appear during dimension battles. Attacking the gimmicks will yield various results such as increased attack power, extra... Ooh.
Here we go again.
Well, that'd be the sword right here. They picked Gilgamesh's theme. That's so good. This is definitely one of my favorite Rebirth tracks. Yeah, get out of here. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
You're toast.
Farewell. That's another bonus effect.
Just getting started.
I have to hear what the normal dimension theme sounds like, though.
We really have to face all of them at once, huh?
Yeah, so it's a good idea to heal up beforehand.
As monsters are sent to the dimension, the machine's meter will begin to fill. Its color will change from blue to yellow to red. When the meter is full, you'll be forced into battle against all stock monsters. Always go. Okay. Yeah, so it's like the ECN. It's not like a encounter toggle like in the modern ports of FF7, 8, and 9. It's more like the ECN, where like you're not like limited on how you can use it.
Oh, and Stump. He always used to sit right here.
A few years ago,
There you are, Owen. I've been looking for you.
Kena, I have something to tell you.
What is it?
I think we should move into town.
Into town? What if I hurt someone with my magic?
You've grown considerably, Kena. I think you can control it well enough. Besides, I think you could use a different kind of education.
A different kind of education?
Right. You must understand human beings.
You're a human being, Owen. That's all I need to understand.
Kena, you cannot live with me forever. You must get to know more people in order to better understand them. That name I gave you, Kena, it's an old Fibrin word meaning destiny. I've told you that before, haven't I?
Kena means destiny. But I don't know what my destiny is.
Destiny is something one must find on their own. That time has come for you.
Hey, can we sit and rest for a little?
Sure, why not?
Scent of the forest.
Let's watch a memory.
A single ray of sun beamed through the tree leaves, illuminating a lone tree stump. Kena quietly approached it as Leo stood nearby, watching. Kena remained silent, taking comfort in the quiet and stillness. Then, as if to touch the sunlight shining through the foliage, she reached out her hand.
It's warm.
Kena murmured. She stood below the light, looked up, closed her eyes, and took a deep breath. The smell of the forest and the sun's rays tickled Kena's nostrils and filled her lungs. A gentle wind blew past the two of them.
This is my favorite place. It's really special to me.
Kina spoke in a satisfied tone as she smiled at Leo.
Owen and I would walk in this forest all the time. Whenever we came here, he would sit there to rest. He told me lots of stories.
Kina looked over at the tree stump. She gazed at it with a loving expression. To Leo, it seemed as though Owen were sitting right there.
What kind of stories did he tell you?
Leo asked her.
About humans and about the world.
Kina replied as she sat on the tree stump. The view from the stump was the view Owen always saw. Inside Kina's memories, her days with Owen began to re-emerge.
When I was little, Owen was everything to me. He was the only other human I knew. And this forest was my whole world. But Owen taught me that the world is greater than this forest. That there are more worlds out there besides this one. That there are more people, and that they are all connected.
So he was some kind of teacher.
Kina smiled at Leo's words.
Yes, he was my teacher.
Kina suddenly went quiet, staring off into the forest.
What are humans?
She had asked this question frequently as a child. Owen, the only other human Kina knew, was an elderly man, quite different from a young girl. To her, Owen seemed like a whole different species. To keep young Kina's powers under control, Owen lived in the forest with her and taught her how to survive. But Owen was worried there was one thing Kina could not grasp: human beings. Owen decided to move into town so Kina could learn about humans. The fortune-telling business was useful for teaching Kina about this subject. His clients came from all walks of life: old, young, rich, poor. Just by listening to their stories, Kina began to grasp the complexity of their feelings, their ambivalent natures, and their various emotions. As a fortune teller, Owen listened to any and all concerns and gave his clients simple advice. His words were always kind, and his heart was always open. He supported his clients, consoling those who cried and motivating those who were afraid. Their tension would melt away just by talking to him. They would come into the shop with dark, heavy expressions and leave looking brighter without fail.
Hey, Owen. Why do people think so much of others? Why do they go through so much trouble for other people? They fall in love, fight over business, and even quarrel with their own families.
People are weird.
They hide things from the people they love. They get jealous of their friends and even betray them. Why can't everyone get along like we do?
If only it were that simple.
Owen responded with a smile to Kina's honest inquiry.
Because love, hate, and everything in between are all part of human nature.
What are humans?
Kina eventually turned her constant question inwards, towards herself. Her question grew into a bigger question.
What am
As
I?
they tend to do. I like these memories. I could do without the narration and being in the form of a book, but I do like these memories, like fleshing out the backstories of the characters. I imagine we're gonna have more with them. Alright, I'm gonna try to build up my dimension meter a bit. Yeah, the memories are really neat. Alright, build this thing up. Keep building up this dimension. I imagine we'll probably get a lot of experience if we build up the dimension a bit. Alright, one more. Try to get it to 15. Getting it to 15 would be nice. I also want to hear, the original battle theme for Dimension, if there even is a new one or not.
Whoa! Make it stop!
Oh yeah, there is a new battle theme.
Be yourself.
Ooh, this is pretty good. That attack up would be better on Leo. Let's have you do this. Who does understand humans? That's the real question.
You're done.
Give me this attack up. Oh, it gives to both of the characters. I thought it was only for Leo.
Ow!
So I assume... No, arcing would be better. We'll have Leo deal with those, and then I guess Leo can actually deal with these. Yeah, let's have Kina do a holy like this. Battle Master. Beat 100 monsters. This is definitely a game I want to try to get the platinum for.
I'll end this.
Alright, didn't work out as I thought it would. Still did a lot and overkilled some of them. My attack wore off.
Be yourself.
Bye. Nice.
All's well that ends well.
So I definitely want to at times build the dimension up and just do battles that way. That definitely seems like the gameplay loop I want to do. We don't have to always do it like that, but we want to make it a habit to just build that thing up every now and then. Where am I going? Try going this way first.
Let's kick some butt. You're done.
Let there be light. Not the earth. 6 stone pillars.
You're toast.
Nice.
We get so little from normal encounters though. Maybe we should build up dimension. And also I can look around better. Bum, bum, bum. Hello. 120 gold, not bad. I wonder if surely the dimension like carries over. Like it carries over per dungeon. Like if I leave this dungeon, it still has the monsters I collected. Because that would make sense.
Let's kick some butt.
This formation is not so good for Leo here. It is where Kina shines, though.
Be yourself. Just getting started.
I got another poison apple. We'll put all these poison apples here.
Here I come.
Okay, I'm gonna have you use an ether on
Hope this
Kina.
helps.
I owe you one.
Oh, I can't arc it. Oh, wait, I can. Wait, I can arc it that way, but not the other way? That seems really weird. Whatever. Maybe the invisible wall is stopping me. There's probably less room at the top as opposed to the bottom. The game just doesn't let you arc it.
I'll take that.
Also, I still have no idea what energy drinks do.
Holy light!
They're probably helping me.
All's well that ends well.
What a fun game this has been. I'm really enjoying it.
Look! This is where we used to live.
The old house.
Probably get another memory.
Owen told me this used to be a charcoal shop. Buying it cost him practically nothing.
The old shack, made of stacked bricks and wood, looked like it had been abandoned since Kina and Owen had left. Exposed to the elements, the wooden portions of the walls were slowly disintegrating. In Kina's earliest memories, she had lived in this shack. Owen was the only person she could call family. There was a sudden change in the smell of the air around them. Although there were no direct signs of danger, Leo placed his hand on his weapon and turned around. A small monster was hiding, peeking out from behind the bushes. It was a six-legged beast with fur that blended with the greenery of the forest. Cautiously watching Leo and Kina, it stretched its large, thick tail and twitched its pointy nose.
It's a Tioris.
Kina said, as if greeting an old friend.
This might be a stupid question, but is that a friend of yours?
Leo asked.
No way.
Kina laughed in response, still watching the Tioris.
But when I was small, the first friend I made was a Tioris.
Kina, without minding the dirt on the ground, squatted down and smiled at the Tioris. She then gently held out her right hand. The Tioris twitched its nose, trying to sniff her fingertips.
Tiorises have a very keen sense of smell.
Now I see why you're so obsessed with scents and everything. Also, this thing looks similar, but not quite like Akaro from Grandia 2.
I used to imitate them all the time. Like this.
Kina inhaled deeply through her nose. With her hand still held out towards the Tioris, she closed her eyes.
Yeah, that makes sense why you were the way you were when we first met, as in this game.
The Tioris watched her oddly animalistic behavior with curiosity. After breathing in deeply, she slowly exhaled from her mouth.
Now you try.
Who? Me?
Kina nodded.
Yes. I want you to feel the forest.
Nah, I'm good.
Leo said.
Come on.
Kina said firmly.
Just try it.
She sounded like a mother scolding her child.
Fine.
Reluctantly, he took a deep breath.
Not through your mouth.
She corrected.
Through your nose. And close your eyes. Try to do it like I do.
Kina demonstrated the breathing again. Without much choice, Leo followed her instructions. Kina immediately said.
Your eyes are open, aren't they?
How did you know?
I know because I do.
That's not a very helpful answer.
Close your eyes and try again.
Leo closed his eyes and breathed again, this time just as Kina instructed.
Leo, can you feel it?
She asked. Without his sense of sight, Leo's other senses began to sharpen.